I think that I'm pretty close to what I want for the color in the eye. And I don't need to get too carried away and now overdo it. I would say she has kind of a blue-green eye, something along that line. I want to make sure I pay attention to where it is actually shaded. This is a darker area up here because that again explains our light source, as this is sticking out like an overhang, like a little porch through the doorway to your soul. It's going to create a little bit of a shading on here. And naturally, it's going to be darker on this side because our light direction is coming from this way, or maybe like this. Probably more about like that. And so that shadow is going to be longer here than it is up here. And so maybe I'll emphasize that just a little bit. I'm going to come in with my indigo blue, hoping I can see this well enough to do anything. And I'm just feathering it on again. I don't want to get something that's so heavy and saturated. I just want to have that coolness of the color. I'm not creating the bionic woman with parts from some hardware store. And I think so often we can make entirely too much over the detail that we see in an eye, and it can become distracting and take away from much of the impact as we make attempt to be really detailed and include everything in there. And I don't think that works so well. I still like to just get just enough on that it suggests what I want. And here's my my Verithin with a little bit more of a turquoise. Still going to feather it on. So I want this to have a little color in it, so I'm just glazing over that lighter area. I want to make sure it stays lighter, but with a little color in it. I'm just feathering it on. I can still get that off. The Verithin, again, won't come off as well as the Color Ace, but it's a whole lot better than the standard Prismacolor colored pencil that we've worked with for so many years. It has so much wax in it, it's near impossible to get off, especially when we're trying to do something like this. I know there's a time and place for Prismacolor. I have pretty good, significant set of them, have for many years, but I don't want it to get too much. Okay, a little bit of a yellow in there. Let's see if we can just add just a touch here. You can interpret it yours how you want. I would suggest, again, just don't get carried away and let it get too dominant. Have a wonderful opportunity to see those varying colors and not have one completely over another, even though layering is very good because it gives you other hues and colors that you may not be able to achieve otherwise. I don't want it to become a yellow eye, so I'm going to take it easy on that. It may have a little darker over there than what I really need. Maybe I'll lighten that up just a little bit. See if I can get some of that off. For the most part, almost just touching it off. Even at this stage. And I hope you've all had that opportunity to just feel the exhilaration of knowing you're still in control, even at this stage. You can still manipulate something. You can still get something off. And if you went too far, then you just learned something. Wonderful opportunity. Every mistake brings you forward if you allow it to. For your next project, you just learned something. Even if you have to do it, and make the same mistake over. Well, I sure make, in other areas especially, I sure make mistakes over, even though I think I'm aware of it. I'm just in such a habit that I go and do it anyway.